Here is my review of the Jabra Elite 4 Active, and I've been using the earbuds as my companion together with my smartphone, smartwatch and laptop. So let's start from the beginning of setting up the earbuds together with the Jabra Sound Plus application. For me, I already have that application installed on my smartphone because I own a pair of Jabra Elite 85T. So upon opening the application, it actually prompts me if I would like to pair with the Elite 4 Active. In my opinion, this is rather seamless. However, if you were to try to pair this in a crowded area, there may be a possibility that another person would coincidentally open the Jabra Sound Plus application and may pair with the Elite 4 Active. But I suppose this is a common issue for Bluetooth devices when it is in pairing mode. So once the Elite 4 Active has been paired with your smartphone, there is a quick guide tutorial or manual that teaches you how to use your earbuds, such as how to read the LED light indicator on the casing itself, the physical buttons of the earbuds, how to toggle between ANC and hear-through mode, as well as the ability to listen to the earbuds in mono mode. So once that is being set up, there is actually a firmware update for the earbuds that you could update to the latest firmware. For ANC and hear-through, you could actually adjust based on how you prefer certain sound to pass through the earbuds. So it is best to actually try it out or configure in a crowded environment or the situation that you would use your earbuds for. So some common areas that I can think of that you may want to configure the earbuds would be while you are commuting or while you are in school or in office, depending on how you use the earbuds for. There is also an option for you to balance out between the left and right earbuds if, let's say, one side is heavier than the other or vice versa. In my opinion, ANC and hear-through are important features that I'll look out for. Especially recently, there is an influx of new interns that actually join the company. All I hear are team leads actually explaining what the new interns are supposed to do, the background information, and so on. There are also instances where colleagues will actually talk to each other to discuss certain things, especially when they are on Teams and there are a lot of sound going on in the office. So ANC actually works pretty well, and I actually enjoy the fact that all those sound are being blocked off or reduced. So on the flip side, for hear-through mode, it works pretty well for me as well, where I could actually converse with my colleagues while having the earbuds onto my ear rather than actually to remove it simply by pressing the button on the earbuds. And speaking about the buttons are preset on the Jabra Sound Plus application. There's no way that you could customize to your preference, so there may be a need to get used to what single, double or triple press on each side of the earbud does. As mentioned before in previous video, I do enjoy the fact that there are physical buttons rather than touch buttons because it actually gives a feedback as to whether or not I did press the buttons or not rather than touch buttons. One thing that is missing from the earbuds is auto play and pause. So if you were to take out the earbuds without having to pause whatever you are listening to or watching, it will not automatically pause and you may miss out certain things, or you may need to actually replay it once you put back the earbuds onto your ear. In terms of comfort, I honestly feel that the earbuds are pretty comfortable to wear on and the seal is pretty good, and that actually helps with the ANC as well. The sound quality is likable to my preference, but if you actually do not like the sound quality of it, there is an option for you to adjust the EQ on the Sound Plus application. There are several presets that you can select from, or you could actually create one and save it as your own preset. Some additional stuff is having Alexa built in onto the earbuds, but you have to actually download the assistant. Otherwise, it will be the default one depending on whether you pair it with an Android phone, which is Google Assistant, or if you pair it with an iOS phone, which is Siri. For fitness usage, since this is an active version of the Jabra Elite lineup, it actually works pretty well despite not having the wingtip, which I thought there will be one because of how the previous active version from the 65 and 75T series that they actually do have. I suppose it is the design of it that actually helps to stay onto your ear, and it works pretty well while exercising. As for sound quality of the earbuds, I feel that there shouldn't be a problem because there was once a phone call from the bank that I had a conversation with for about 10 minutes, and the opposite end does not have any issue trying to listen to what I need to say. So this is a sample as to how the microphone sound like from the earbuds. And this is a sample as to how the microphone sound like with some background chatter. Battery life wise, it is rated up to 7 hours on the earbuds and up to 28 hours for the casing. But for my usage, I only use 1 to 2 hours a day. So if you math it out, that will take me 2 to 3 weeks to actually finish up the battery life from full to none. So I did not have the chance to completely deplete it. As such, I did not have the opportunity to charge it as well. But if you need to charge the earbuds, which obviously you do, it charges by USB-C, and I believe there is no wireless charging for this casing. Another missing thing on the earbuds would be multi-point connection. So there is no way to connect more than one device for the earbuds. In order to do so, you need to put the earbuds on pairing mode, which is to press and hold both sides for 3 seconds. That will actually turn it to pairing mode, and that's where you could actually pair it with the other device that you want to pair it with. For me, this is rather important because I would prefer it to pair it with my smartphone together with my laptop while I'm in office, so that I could interchangeably switch between the devices depending on whether I'm listening to music or if there's a phone call or if there's a Teams call, etc. As for latency, I noticed there is no visible latency at all while watching show. The audio and motion are pretty synchronized, and I really appreciate that a lot. To check the battery percentage of the case, you could only rely on the LED light indicator on the casing itself, and for the earbuds, you could rely on the LED indicator or in the application where you actually set the battery percentage. I feel that they should actually include the casing percentage as well in the application because since the 85T actually does show that, so why not make the Elite 4 active as well? But I suppose these are some minor things or maybe even major depending on how you see it that differentiates based on the pricing of the earbuds. And one of the weirder things that I would consider it to be is the feedback. So if you were to pair it or unpair the earbuds together with a device, there will be a sound feedback that will actually play through in your ear. Same goes for ANC and hear through, but they are just some sound that you need to figure out on yourself, and there is no way that you could actually customize in the application itself. For me, I feel that it should play some audio feedback like ANC or hear through or like device connected, device disconnected, etc. At least that was my experience with the 85T, and that clearly states like what the feedback actually is rather than some notification sound that you have to figure out or what this sound means or what that sound means. So overall, there are certain things that I like and certain things that I dislike about the earbuds. And I feel that if you actually use these earbuds for fitness wise, it will definitely do well based on how the seal and the fit is on the earbuds, that you are actually not dropped out while doing exercises, the sound quality that you could enjoy the music to while doing your exercises, or even if you are someone who is studying or working, the features like ANC and hear through are definitely useful features that could block out your surrounding sound to focus on what you need to do, or hear through mode to actually talk to someone if there is a need to. It is a pity that the buttons are not customizable, but physical button is definitely a plus, and the application itself has several customizations apart from the buttons, which is to tune to how you want the sound of the ANC and hear through mode to be, as well as to balance it between the left and right ear. Battery wise, in my opinion, it should do pretty good based on the numbers, and the major downside is probably multi-point connection, and those nitpickings are things that you could actually get used to over time by learning it. So if you're interested in getting the Jabra Elite 4 Active, Mine is the navy color. There are also the black and mint color. I believe those are the official names of the other color options. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. Do comment down if you have any opinions, and do subscribe if you are interested to see such videos in the future. Thanks for watching.